Hello. So, what is this big idea? What is the spark? What am I referring to? It is that kind of idea, kind of the one thing that maybe starts you on a path going forward. What is the spark? You might think of the spark as the ignition that gets a fire started, or that one person that sparked an idea in your mind, kind of like I talk about with the seed, right? So that is a little bit of what I want to talk about tonight. You see, years ago, I had a spark that lit everything up, that started my life on a new trajectory, something that I never would have imagined. And that spark was the person who became my wife, Michelle Remington. She was a spark that I didn't know at the time would light my world on fire in so many ways. She saw something in me that I never would have seen in myself. She did something that I thought was going to be impossible. And that's what we want to talk about tonight. Hello, fishy things. How are you? Hello, how are you? Excel, hello, how are you? Yes, hi, fishy things. You have been all over the place, and you are just definitely making your rounds and showing your support, and definitely making your mark. So, Excel, you're doing some amazing things as well. And thank you for joining. I'm super excited. I'm talking about um, something. We're going to be doing something that is it's kind of different. Yes, I'm going to be talking about the spark that lit something up in my life, but we have some other little sneaky things planned for the night. Not really in a bad way, kind of in a fun way. So, oh, thank you. I'm a big fan of you, Fishy Things, and I'm a really big fan of your music. Your music is definitely thought provoking. It's done in a fun way with the fish themes and everything. So um, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing and listening to more of your music. You have those little undertones of meaning that if you're not paying attention close enough, you can miss. So I'm definitely hello, resilient queen. Hello, how are you doing, my sweet sister? Thank you for joining. You are always there to support me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to talk about. I titled this. I titled this "The Spark" because I have a couple little surprises tonight, and I'm really excited about sharing them. And the first surprise I have is to just really talk about the spark that kind of changed my world, and that is my wife. And she was the spark that lit up within me something that changed my world. And so, with that, that is going to be kind of one of the surprises that I have coming up here in just a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. As some of you know, Resilient Queen for sure does know. Uh, my wife just, she's had a channel for a while, and she really works on helping Christian women to deal with mental problems, kind of get through and work through ways to combat some of the things that women oftentimes face. And one of those things is depression, postpartum depression, and other things. But I'm gonna save that um, for now because that's way, way, way beyond my scope of understanding. She's a brilliant woman, and I just really want to highlight her for a little bit, and share a little bit. And then here in a little while, we'll see what transpires from there. Hello, hello. How are you? Hippopotamo data. I hopefully I have not butchered that. How are you? And it's great for you to join me. Tajmir, my sister, hello. I don't know how I went live without you getting a notification, but you made it anyway, and I appreciate that. Can't figure out how to like the live on mobile. You just have to double tap, and it should give a little thumbs up. If you're on a cell phone, you should be able to just double tap and give a like, which would be awesome. Right now, I see 12 people in the room and 6 likes, and I appreciate that. Hello, Mind Games. Love you, brother. On way. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for getting everybody here. WC. Hello. Hello. How are you? Well, it's kind of a surprise. I went live, right? I've kind of there's been a lot of stuff in the background happening over the last couple of days. I We have some kind of creative little things that we're doing, and I'm super excited about it. So, yep. All right. Let's see what's up, brother. Hello, Double Roses twins. Hello, everyone. Fishy Things, Double Roses Twins, WC, Mind Games, Hippopotamo Data. My wife, I hope she will probably be joining the chat here in just a few minutes. I think she has some things that she's going to be doing, and then she can make start making moderators. Or yes, there she is, and she'll probably be able to start making some moderators um, and get things going, such as fishy things, definitely. WC, Morgan's Life Adventure. Hello, Morgan. How are you? Um, Obviously, Mind Games, Double Roses Twins, Start Here, Tajmir. Um, Not sure who um, Sped Walker is, but Um, we'll leave that alone. And Resilient Queen, obviously, Excel. Um, Michelle will probably start working on making some moderators here. And um, I cherish church. Love you, sister. It's great to see you. Yes. We're talking a little bit. We're going to be talking. We're going to do something a little different today, and I'm very excited about it. And it's starting with the spark, which is how I titled this live. And it is going to be talking a little bit about the spark that changed my world in February of 2005. February 2005, I met my wife, Michelle. And um, she was there in a way that changed my world in so many ways. A lot of things happened for me in 2005. I met her, and then 3 months later, I met my who would become my pastor, and wow, the world changed around me forever. And so I titled this "The Spark," and I'm introducing my wife Michelle because here over the last couple of days she has decided to do something with her channel. Not that she wasn't doing anything with her channel before, but she focused a lot of her channel on doing podcast episodes where it was mostly her voice. Over the last several months, she has started to put out a few videos and of her face and sharing more of her journey in that sense. But but here over the last couple of days, she has started to interact with people in our circles and kind of start networking. She went on Nemo's channel and on his live. She went on Kay's journey, which was really really awesome. Made a great connection there, and she went on one more live, and I'm trying to remember who it was, but um, she met some great people. Nitya, my sister, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, and I'm so excited for all of you to be here because um, I think it's going to be exciting, and I know I'm kind of building it up a little bit because. Um, when my wife decided that she was going to start putting herself out there and started to connect. Boogie Time was someone that, and Tajmir and Resilient Queen. Resilient Queen has been supporting and helping um, Michelle in the background kind of for a little while now. She's super super supportive, and that has been really cool, and it's kind of inspiring her to put herself out there a little bit more. So the big reveal is going to be coming up here in just a few minutes, and it's involving the spark. It's revolving my wife, and I'm really excited. But that is not all, because there is yet another kind of surprise coming up. There's something else that 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 is that is going to be the spark of hopefully something that is really really cool, and I'm hoping that it continues, and I'm hoping that this is going to be something that sparks into the future, and creates wildfires um, of excitement and wildfires of connection. Because one thing about a spark is it has this ability to spread like wildfire, but it also has the idea of making connections. Because when one spark goes off and another spark goes off and another spark goes off, and it creates that fire, everything connects, and that with that heat, with that flame of of fire that can light up, and it can do amazing things. So um super excited. Um, and Mind Games is awesome, and he has grown so much, and he has been such an inspiration to see the work that he has been putting in. He has been going live every single day, multiple times a day. He has been going live, and he has been putting in the work, and he's been showing everyone that yes, he has things that don't always come off pretty and everything, but he is so transparent and so authentic that it attracts people to him. And I'm so proud of the work that he has been doing. So proud of how he has been growing, and and showing everybody that guess what, life sometimes can get messy. Sometimes life is not what we always want. Sometimes we get triggered, and sometimes things happen that are that there's miscommunications and things that people don't understand at first glance. But one of the things that I think is really awesome about Mind Games is his ability to say, you know what, I'm going to step back, I'm going to recalibrate, and I'm going to move forward. And I'm just going to keep on pushing. And that's one of the things that I have that I've really, really found an attraction to, in the sense of wanting to um, always be on his lives, and actually miss when he when he doesn't go live, because he has this personality that I think is just really, really authentic and true. And I am very appreciative of the work and the effort that he puts in, and the ability for him to say, "I'm going to do things that people might not understand, but I'm going to try to make the mistakes so that others can see my mistakes and realize what not to do. And I'm also going to make those kind of edgy things that some people think won't work. I'm going to do them anyway. And if they work, people are going to be able to see and benefit from the work that I put in." That is how I feel about mind games, because he shows his analytics, he shows the things that he is doing, and he puts in the work. So I'm very, very appreciative of that, and I am so looking forward to seeing his continued growth and the fun things that we're going to have coming up down the line. So I'm going to kind of look at some of the comments here because they are going um, very fast. Let's see. I'm going to, I don't know if Michelle's been able to figure out the moderator status, so I'm going to start seeing if I can figure it out because I don't. Yes, add as moderator. All right. And I'm going to start making some moderators because I love you all and I know that we, that's how we roll. That is how we roll. So let's see. All right. All right. Let's see who we got. And I'll have to see. All right. We'll see. We'll see as, yes. Hello, my name is. All right. So let's see who else we got. And you know how all everyone that's becoming a moderator, you know how this goes, and you know how we do things. So Mind Games is an early adopter of this with our Filipino families that have showed us just how powerful being united as families are. Let's see. And I'll have to start seeing people commenting after all this because I don't remember who I made moderators. Not I know the ones I made moderators, but I don't remember where I stopped. So all right, let's see what do we got going on. Hi, my name is, yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought the same thing. I was trying to refrain myself, Tajmir. I was definitely trying to refrain myself because that's the first thing I thought of too. Uh, you're welcome, Double Roses Twins. Love you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yes. That I think that that all of us that are connecting regularly and know one another, why not get Blue Jackets? And um, Mind Games was a very, very early adopter to that, when he started to um, go on the Filipino channels like Dapper PH and Panda 82 and Roxy's PH and all of the other beautiful people over there. Yes, Nitya. Yes. that is kind of the topic of tonight. Me and my wife. Michelle is she has gone over 50 subscribers now. Thanks for the help, um, to those to those of you that helped her get over the 50 subscriber mark, um, and she is going to be going live. She's going to be going live soon. But before she goes on her own, Resilient Queen, there you go. I sorry I missed you. Couldn't remember where I stopped and where we were. WC, I didn't get you, I don't think. And I think I got, let's see. Um, where did you go? There, you're down there. Sometimes technology is fun. And let's see. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you. All right. Resilient Queen. There you are. All right. Moderator, of course. 'Cause that's how we roll. Thank you, Mind Games, for that. And then Morgan. I didn't get Morgan. Where did he go? Morgan. Anthony, my time. Hello, brother. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Got some got some fun things happening. All right. Where did Morgan go? Where are you, Morgan? Um, Morgan, I know you were in here, but I can't find you. Can you make a comment if you're still in here? Because I'm I'm lost in the chat. So all right, I'm happy that you're here, WC. I appreciate you. I know that you've been trying to get me to go live for a while, and I wasn't really ready to go live. But over the last couple of days, some things have been happening, um, and we've been kind of masterminding some things. I don't know why I do this whenever I'm like secret and sneaky and everything. Not that there's anything really sneaky about it or masterminding about it, but to me, it's kind of fun. So. Um, I appreciate you, Resilient Queen. I definitely appreciate you, and I love to come on your lives and see some of the fun stuff that you have going on, whether it be cleaning out your homeschool rooms, or hopefully you got your radiator taken care of, and always enjoy all the and your sports things. I'm not really a sports guy. I haven't watched sports. I haven't really watched anything really in quite a few years. So my entertainment is found on my phone. And years ago, when my wife and I decided that we were not going to have a television in the house, about 20 years ago, it wasn't. We didn't have access to have anything we wanted on our devices, but now, obviously, you really don't need a TV, but we're still very limited in what we put in front of our eyes, because our eyes are gates, our ears are gates, and it's very easy, so very easy um, to see things that we don't want to see, to hear things that we don't want to hear, um, to consume things that we shouldn't be consuming. So. Um, that is one of the reasons why we decided before we even got married that we were not going to have a television in the house, and we're not against technology. Obviously, we're not against technology, but for us, television is such a passive device where there's just no control. There's no way to go from thinking you're watching something that is good and wholesome to watching something and being influenced by something that there's just no control over. So, um, yeah, so sports are cool. I just haven't really followed sports in quite a while, so couldn't tell you much about it. So I think I'm gonna finally let the cat out of the bag, and here in just a few minutes, Michelle Remington, my wife, is, if she's ready, is going to be joining me on live, which is super exciting. And I'm going to let her tell you and talk to you a little bit, kind of introduce herself, since she now has the ability to go live on her own. I thought it would be really cool to, before she goes on her own live on her own channel, to kind of introduce her to everyone that comes on my live. And I thought that would be a fun way to kind of warm up um, warm her up to going live. So that as soon as she is ready, I believe she'll be joining me. So we're really excited about that. I'm going to see if I can. My phone is telling me that I have to connect, and thankfully I have a a cord here because I didn't realize that. Sorry for the shaking a little bit there. So yeah, Michelle's going to actually join me, and we're gonna talk a little bit, have a little introduction, and we'll see how that goes from there. And then again, there's still another little surprise coming later, but first we have to find we have to find out what my spark has to say. The woman that lit a fire under me to be a better man, to do better things. So, without further ado, my wife, Michelle Remington, is about to join us. Hello, how are you,
Hello, how are you?
everyone? My wife, Michelle Remington.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Nice to meet
my
you.
favorite Jersey girl. Finding, yep. Hello, Jersey girl. How are you? I'm gonna make you moderator. Sorry. She is welcome. So happy that you joined, Jersey girl. All right. Without further ado, let's. How are you, Michelle? How are you? How you have you been doing?
I'm doing good. It's funny because I worked so many years in radio, but like going live is kind of like
Yeah, yeah. I was super
yeah.
nervous, and thankfully I had a lot of people that supported me my first live. Um, and it's been quite an adventure. You're getting a lot of love right now.
I do
Mine,
see. Hello,
yep,
double roses. And oh, Anthony, Anthony, yes, sir, yes, sir.
yep, yeah.
It's a lot with the two screens because I have it on my laptop as well.
It is. Sometimes I find it easier. Well, I find it pretty easy to see the comments on my phone, but in order to make anyone moderator or to do anything, it's easier on here. So if you see me looking over there, it's because my laptop is over there, and forgive me for constantly looking over there. But that's the easiest way I found. And WC says wonderful, and so glad to meet you.
I have
Um,
a friend named Michelle Reddington. That's kind of
oh wow,
crazy.
that's so cool. That's so cool. So close. Yep.
Yes, I
Go and
cherish.
grow. That's right.
Yes, that is what we do here.
Double Roses twins, with the way that you present on your lives, I could not imagine you either of you being nervous. You have such a magnetic and bubbly personality. It's so fun. Everything is a jingle to these women. They are so amazing. I sometimes want to go on their lives just because of all of their excitement and their jingles and everyone that comes on. They make these fun songs and they both do them in unison. It's crazy, crazy exciting. And I love their energy. They're they're definitely a fun compared to enjoy
Awesome
on their
sauce.
lives. You're welcome. You're welcome, Roses. Yep. Nitya, my sister Nitya. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Got good news. Um, I'm glad you're going to get your piston ring. Yeah, that's awesome. Just kind of like sports. I don't know much about vehicles. We have to send it in. I can't. I am not mechanically inclined. But awesome job. Happy that your piston ring's coming in.
Thank you, Mind Games.
Yeah. Let's see.
Thank you, WC.
Line games is so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your chat's kind of lit because you got conversations going on that don't
Yeah, that's
involve
how
you.
that yeah, I know. That's how we roll. It's
Light it up,
awesome.
gang.
I
Light it
love
up.
everyone. Everyone is so Rising Phoenix. Hello, sister. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I went live today, and it's been a while. I've only done two lives since I started. I started December 1st of last year, so not very long. And it's kind of hard getting me on live. The two times I went live, first one was kind of an introduction to me, and um, which was my first live, and then the next one was titled "The Seeds of Greatness" because I think that was one that I really had a focus and something that I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about how we are all seeds of greatness, um, and you'll probably notice a um, pretty big theme with me, and that is I really really want to focus on the power of our words, the power of the seed of greatness that lies within us, and then also the potential that those seeds have. So but I need to let Michelle talk because she is introducing herself to all of our community, and she is going to start doing her own lives. We might have some things coming up where we have these go live together between her and I. We might do some interview style stuff. Um, Not going to reveal any any specific schedule or anything, but most importantly, Michelle has such a passion and a care for motivating and inspiring women in ways that I can't say that I've seen around. And I'm not saying that just because I'm her husband, but she has this care and this passion that I believe will really, really resonate with women. And so I really want her to take a few minutes and talk about that for a bit.
All right. Well,
There you are.
hi, my name is Michelle. And so Joe and I have been married for about almost 19 years now. And
More,
um,
almost 20.
yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. Yeah. We just go by fives now. Yeah.
That's right.
So, so basically, when we had our daughter, which was after 10 years of trying, God finally blessed us after 10 years of trying and finally got pregnant with our daughter and had a great pregnancy and everything. And one thing that happened after that, though, I learned so many lessons when I had a kid. And I think, like, really one of your biggest life lessons is having a child. Um, but what happened for me is that I entered into postpartum depression, which was a very, very, very dark period for me. And so, um, at the time, it had gotten so dark that I almost ended it. And um, so, what I did was the only thing I could think to do, and that was to cry out to God and just say, Lord, I know this isn't right, but these feelings are so strong. I don't know what to do. Please help me. And at that point, God, like, literally punched holes in the dark, like, mental dungeon that I was in. And he started to, like, introduce me to the world of cognitive behavioral therapy, and also, like, Christian, basically Christian psychology, and really diving into the scriptures where, we can have a renewed mind with the spirit, and how how captivating thoughts and things like that. I'm still a little nervous. So, like, normally I would have the Bible verses better in my head, but
It's a different feeling going on live with all, you have a lot of support, but at the same time, it's a little challenging knowing that you're putting your face and you're putting your voice out there for anybody
yeah,
to be able to see and hear, and it's a little nerve-wracking. Yes,
it
I
it is.
definitely yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So, just started getting into more of the world of Christian psychology, learning about cognitive behavioral therapy, and starting to use that. And through that, I left radio. I worked 10 years in Christian radio, and when I had my little girl, my my job was amazing. They let me keep her there with me, excuse me, at the radio station, up until the point when she started walking around and getting into things. That's when we had to say, okay, time to time to go home. So after it probably took about, I'm gonna say, like, a year to really kind of implement the things that I was learning about CBT and things like that, and to get to a better place. And that's when I started my podcast. Um, it was probably about a year after um, after I had left the radio station that I started the podcast, and it it was such a big part of my healing process. But in that journey, it was so amazing that there were so many women um, that just resonated with that message. And now, years later of going through all of that, I have my podcast on the YouTube and everything, as well as, all the other places where you can find podcasts. Um, but now, just kind of dealing with more of life stuff, being a parent, being just a human being in the crazy world that we live in today.
Yeah.
Um, just realizing more and more, and just learning more and more, and seeking God more and more, of how I can continue to grow in that. And, I think we're all in a season of growth at all times, whether we realize it or not. So that's what I'm hoping to bring as
Yes.
I return to the mic.
Yes, that's awesome. I can't tell you how long I've been trying. Just like she has been trying for years to motivate me, to inspire me, to get my voice out there, my message out there. I've been trying to do the same with her. And the thing that is so awesome is to have a partner that where we both intend to strengthen each other and grow together. And this phase of actually both myself and now her building a platform or having a platform like YouTube to share the message that we have, to share the our trials, our experiences, our lessons that we've learned is really really exciting, and I'm so blessed and so thankful that I get to be on this journey, even though it is still um, quite challenging for me to get my face on the camera, knowing that anybody can view this. I know that I have to. I have to not only for myself, I have to not only for my wife, I have to for our daughter Abby, because if man, if there is ever a motivation, an inspiration for me to get my message out, it is for that little girl. Um, she has she has inspired me in ways that I could not even imagine to or even be able to tell. The stories the story that I share in my book about the her prayer for the little girl that was abducted, and she saw the Amber Alert or heard the Amber Alert, and I had to explain to my little girl that this was a little girl that was abducted from her parents. Her prayer that inspired and moved both Michelle and I to tears was emotionally inspirational enough, and challenging, because we didn't know that her prayer 2 days later was going to get answered. But what was even more interesting is when was able to tell Abby that her prayer was answered, that the little girl was rescued, that the man that took the little girl did go to jail, and that the parents did were reunited with their parents. She, at 4 years old, put me on task in another way. What are we going to do about the little boys and girls that don't get found? Now, for a father to hear that from from a daughter is, man, you want to talk about something that moved me in a way that only I think only parents can describe. Um, it made me really realize the importance of presence, the importance of the time that we have. We have no idea how long or how short we have on this earth. But one thing we do have is the moment that we're living in. And so when and we tried many things. I've said it before on other videos. We tried to partner with Operation Underground Railroad to raise money in order to help children, or to help an organization that helps children get rescued. Um, our challenge was that we didn't have an audience. We didn't have people that could be informed about, because many people aren't even informed about the amount of human trafficking that still goes on today, and how huge the problem is. So when after trying that for a while, and spending a whole lot of money and not really being able to raise the money we wanted, um, the it was also the inspiration of my book. I wrote The Power of 24 Hours because I wanted a way to not not just write something for the sake of writing something. I wanted to write something that spoke of a message. What is that message? We all only have 24 hours in a day. We all only have a very limited time, and we're not promised tomorrow. And so the the words that are in the book are there as a message of how can we take what we already know. I tried to put everything in simple frameworks, for ease of digestion, but none of the frameworks are groundbreaking or anything that we don't already know intuitively. So I included adventures, reader centric adventures, ventures that are from the reader's perspective, universal feelings that we all have. We all have those feelings of doubt, self doubt, and we all have those feelings of anxiety and depression and at times and procrastination and laziness and things that prevent us from doing the things that we know that we need to do. And that was inspired because my little girl asked me, what are we going to do? What can we do to change the world? And the one thing that we can do to change the world is to optimize and use the time that we have in a way that is productive, that in a way that can that can change the world, that can be that spark. And I have the privilege, I have the blessing of having my beautiful wife to share on that journey. And I have a beautiful daughter to share on that journey that keeps me on task, that keeps me moving in a forward direction. And no matter how hard things get, I have a beautiful family that is inspiring me to be more, to do more, to try more. And the beauty of a platform like YouTube is to be able to have brothers and sisters that come together with us and to join us on the journey on our journey, just like we have the ability to join all of you on your journey. We No matter where we come from, no matter what our background, no matter what part of the world we all live in, we are family. We're brothers and sisters. We all come from all the way back from Adam and Eve, all the way back from Noah and his family that God spared on the ark. We have this connection, this universal connection that God Almighty has given us. He has created us for a purpose. He has created us to be more, but we can't be more just by ourselves if we don't have someone that we're serving, someone that we're helping, and something that moves us forward to build and to inspire, or not to inspire, but to move and um, to work on His kingdom, right? We have different beliefs. I get it. We have different ways of looking at things, obviously. But if we can unite in the idea that we have been created for a purpose, we have been created for for something more than ourselves. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. We have more to just our little part in the world. We were created for a purpose. We were created for more. And the only way we can do that is together. We can't do that on our own. We can't do that without something that moves outside of ourselves. So that is my little my motivation. My motivation comes from my desire to do something meaningful. And I have loved ones that inspire me, and I have a platform now that gives me the ability to share that message with you. Just like I want to be a part of your journey, I am so blessed and so thankful that you want to be a part of our journey. So, Michelle, what else you have, babe?
I was just coming to hang out for the party, see what it's all about. And as I can see, I mean, you all are some pretty amazing people. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm just like looking at the chat, feeling the love, and it is all there, abundant. My cup runneth over.
Yes, thank you all for coming, for hanging out with me, for being here, for the introduction of my wife, and it's really, really, really cool. We have some amazing people.
Yes. Some
We do.
amazing people. And I am really proud of Joe because as he may have mentioned, I have been on him for years because he's just always been really good at connecting and bringing the Word of God to life. And not just that, but just making it make sense, right? Because there's so many things in the Bible that either just don't make sense, like you need some more context, or maybe they're explained in what's called Christianese, right? And you're
Yeah.
like, what does that even mean? You're using all of these like catchphrases and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's always had this tendency to just really bring it back to real life and explain it in a way that is just really helpful in bringing people closer to God. And as you and I both know, that is a gift. That is a gift straight from God Himself. And so I am just happy that He is finally, coming on here and sharing His gift with everyone. And now you get to see what I get. Now you get to see, I mean, not like everything, we won't go there, but you get to see the best of what I get. How about that? And
Thank you, love.
that just makes this channel so special, and everything that he shares with you. This man has a big heart, big heart. Yes. He has a big heart, and he has a big heart to share, to encourage people, to share God's word, but he also has a really big heart to love all of you. So,
Yes, yes, I do, and it's a fun journey. It's a little nerve wracking, and the enormity that I know is that I know that my journey, your journey, and really all of our journeys are just getting started. We just are right, and we're just now the seed. Some of us are further along in our journey. Maybe that seed has started to take root, and maybe those roots are starting to allow a little seedling to come out of the ground. But we all are that little seed. And I have, I still have my seed, I think, somewhere. I still have my seed, but we are all still that seed. And the beauty of the seed is something that many people don't realize. The beauty of the seed is its ability to die to itself. It has to die to itself. It has to become something bigger than itself. And the beauty of the seed is its willingness to die to itself in order to take root and become something more. And then once it takes root and becomes something more, and it finally gets to the point where it's bringing fruit, the tree that it becomes, the fruit that it bears, doesn't bear fruit for itself. The fruit is for others. The fruit is for others. It's not for itself. And that is how I feel about my journey. The fruit of this journey is not for myself, it's for all of you. And your fruit that you produce is not for yourself, it's for all of those that you are called to serve. So, Joax, hello, hello. I appreciate you, my friend, for showing up. And we're going to take care of that right now.
Jersey Girl was saying that she would love a live Bible study.
We'll see how that works. We'll see how that works.
We
That
usually get a Bible study on Thursday nights at church with Joe
yeah,
because he teaches at our church on Thursday nights for Bible study. So
yeah.
I would love for you guys to get a free like a live Bible study with Joe. That would be awesome because he really ties in a lot of things. And then, like, by the time you're done, your mind is like,
Yeah, we'll see how that works. We might be able to do something. We'll see how that works. All right. Now everybody, what do we got? Help me out here, love.
Jersey Girl. She's like, go live at church.
Yeah. We have a little we have a little hesitation for that. Um, Not that I'm not willing and everything, but um, my role is not a pastor. My role is just to help and to and serve in my role. And so that's something that, though I have the knowledge and ability to definitely do Bible study and definitely dig into the Word, um, I'm a little hesitant on that, but um, there are definitely things that I know will be coming down the pipe. So um, I see you, Casey. Oh, and I missed you.
Fishy things, no, he does not, rest all that well. I have to make him rest, to answer your question. Fishy things said, Does Joe ever rest?" He does, but I have to make him. Like, I I'm the one I kinda I can get pushy if I need to, and so I have to be like, "Okay, boundary here. You gotta take a nap," or I know it sounds
Yeah.
crazy
So
for a grown man, but I'm like, "You know what? Take a nap for 20" because he gets like, if he gets home from work or something, he leaves for work at 5 a.m., gets home at 5 or 6 p.m., and he's like, "I am so tired." I'm like, "Good, then take 20 minutes, refresh
yeah.
for a second," you know?
Yeah, sometimes I'll take a 10 or 15-minute nap when I get home, and then I'll typically get on somebody's live or spend obviously big thing is I want to spend time, a little bit of time, because there's a little bit of time. There's only a little bit of time. Is I gotta spend time with my girls. So, um, you know, my girls. Not that I'm discounting her, but Michelle is typically either making dinner or finishing dinner, making sure that we're all that Abby and I are so well taken care of, and so I will typically go home or get home. Abby will have her and I will have some cuddle time, and Abby will typically have some kind of adventure that she is doing or game that she wants to play. And typically I'm tired, but and she understands. And this little girl is so understanding of me, to where she knows that if I need a 10 or 15-minute nap, she'll say, "Kick your feet up, daddy. Let me help you take your boots off, take your socks off, kick back in the recliner. Here's a blanket. Take a nap for 10 or 15 minutes, and then let's play." And so that sometimes is a beautiful joy that I get, and being taken care um, getting taken care of by my beautiful wife as well as my beautiful daughter, that both do a phenomenal job, of taking care of me, and then I try and spend my time with her um, and Michelle. Once we get Abby to sleep, which sometimes is a little late, but she's hyper, and not in a bad way, but she's hyper excited because I'm home. She wants to get as much time with me as possible. So once she gets to sleep, and typically sometimes if our games, if her and my games are able to be played while at the same time I'm on somebody's live, because I'm typically always trying to be on somebody's live and commenting and making sure that I am um, taking um, taking part in supporting. I do the same thing at work. The type of work I do, I have to manage my own time, and I'm not sitting behind a desk always. I'm doing a lot of things, and so a lot of times I will be on. Maybe it's Also Ravishing's live in during the weekdays, and I'll say I'm at work, I'm in the background, or I'll be on somebody else's live. Nemo might pop up, or somebody else's live will pop up. And it typically, whether it's in the early mornings, WC normally, I haven't seen WC doing any lives early in the morning, but sometimes he'll be on really early in the morning, and sometimes I'll be on lives in the mid morning or the afternoon or the evening. I'm always trying to support someone in within our family, and when I get home, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm trying to show my family support. I'm trying to show all of you support, and um, there's so many things to do, and we all have 24 hours in a day. So a lot of times, it just we have to really take the time that we do have and trying to optimize it as much as possible. So a lot of the times I am trying to not multitask, but in reality it probably is multitasking, but I'm trying to compress as much time um, together as I can. And that's really, again, going back to the platform of YouTube. That's one of the most powerful things that we have. We have the ability to go live, like just like right now. We have the ability to go live and to come together and have multiple people supporting and commenting and showing support. And we have the ability to collapse that time. If we're on for an hour, which we've been on for just over an hour right now, if we've been on for an hour and we have 10 people, 15 people, or whatever it is, that time compresses. And that is how we have the power to be able to collapse time, to compress time, and to make the most use of it in order for us to be effective in that way. And I know that I have not been one to want to go live a lot, but that's something that with Michelle starting to to join me on this channel, that's something that I will probably wind up doing more often, and so will she. And we're so thankful because we have our beautiful daughter that is also so supportive in the work that we have, that we are committed to. Um, I always just want to talk about Abby for just a minute on that, because Abby has these big ideas. She creates things um, these dream teams, and she's always thinking about other people. She's always thinking about how can I help and how can I be a part of other people's dreams so that we can all live our dreams together. And that to me is really amazing for a 7 about to be 8-year-old girl to have such a desire to want other people to live out their dreams. The amount of work that she helped me in putting together my book. Every time I would come home and spend late hours into the night writing my book, she would be outside of Michelle, she would be the first one to say, "How much of your book have you written tonight? Daddy, will you read this part of your book? I really want to hear what you've written." And then when I would read, and I would typically only read the adventures that I was creating, after I was done reading the adventures, she would say, "Daddy, that is really cool. I understand that. So what you're saying is," and then she would describe what was in the adventure to show that she was comprehending and understanding it. That feeling, I tell you, is has always been amazing. And I got to stop right here because I am just now realizing that Sharita Jones, it's hard out here for a temp, has entered the
That
building.
song gets
I
stuck
know.
in my head.
Will you I can't do it, but
You know it's hot out here for a temp. That song stuck in my head for days. Anybody else?
oh, Sharita Jones, you have everyone, and you know that already. You have everyone. Um, you have everyone wanting to be a part of your journey, and thank you for coming and showing up. We love you, Sharita Jones.
Yes,
Yes,
Kashmir. Yes.
yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I've not been keeping up with comments. I think Michelle has been.
I have been, but there's a lot of like, hey girl, what's up? Hey, how
All
you
right.
doing? There's a lot of that going on.
I
Yeah.
know we have such an amazing amazing YouTube family that shows all the love and all the support, and uh, so blessed, so very blessed. So with that, um, Michelle, I think you were probably going to take care of a couple of things, unless you have something big that that you have to share.
Nope. No, I'm gonna go take care of some things, but it's been so good hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for letting me come on here and
Thank
sharing
you.
your audience. And you guys really are amazing. So if if you take anything away from today, please know that just with your presence, just with your support, you've been a blessing today. So I hope that helps you sleep well and peaceful and sweetly. Have
Now,
a good night, you guys.
now remember, she's leaving. I'm not. We have another surprise. Did you know we had another surprise, Michelle? There's another surprise coming up.
No, I didn't. What's the surprise?
I
Do I
can't
get
tell
to know?
you. I
But
can't tell you.
how long have we known each other?
Oh, a long
We've been
time.
married for
Half
almost
of my
20 years.
life. But if
Oh, here's the tea, kids. Here's the tea.
if I expose it here with you, it's gonna ruin it for everyone
Oh,
else.
okay, fine.
All right.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you, love. Well, how fun was that? I thought it was fun, and I'm so very thankful that that you all are here still, and we do have another thing. We have another surprise coming, and not sure when exactly it's going to happen, but we do have something else in the works, and I'm really excited about it. And it's it's kind of another little spark that I hope will continue um, to turn into more than just a spark. I have a feeling that this could be the start of something really fun and exciting, and it's mm, to my knowledge, I've only heard one person talk about it, but the person that I heard talk about it, I don't think they're doing it in quite this way. And so um, it's something that I think is going to be a little different, but I don't know. We'll see what it is. Whoa!
But
Where'd you come from?
whoa, I haven't seen myself yet, but let me see something really quickly. I mean, soon enough. What's going on, everybody?
You're here.
Yo,
How'd
whoa.
that
Did,
work?
did I just hear you saying something that somebody's tried to work something like this and they said it didn't work?
That's what I
Did did,
heard.
did
This
you
is
just
like a
have
spark.
did you just have Michelle on before me?
I did. I
And
did.
wait a second. Wait a second. You had Michelle on before me and you didn't get off your live.
No.
Wait a
And here
second.
you are.
And I'm here. So the invitation that you sent me is not for a new live.
Nope. Same live. This is like magic.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm telling you right now, everybody is remarking to this because they're like, we didn't know this would work.
What happened?
We didn't know either. But when curiosity happens, two people that are so analytical and so logical, like Joe and myself, it's just bound to happen that something like this would happen. Now, the next question I'd like to know is, could Michelle come back in on this and it'd be a triple? I just wonder. I don't think it could, but I wonder if it's like a Zoom. I wonder if there's like a
I
Zoom.
I don't know. We've never tried that, and we did not talk about that with
No, we didn't.
Michelle.
I thought about this, and right, and she's going on her live. I didn't want to do it right now, but I'm saying I wonder because I was thinking about it after the fact. Imagine if there was
Yeah.
4 boxes here with 4 different people's heads.
I know that would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. I think she's going to be starting dinner right now.
Okay.
Um,
And I'm
so
gonna be going live at 9:29, and I have a nice guest coming on. I need to talk to him first
right.
before he comes on the live, sort of what we did before the live goes active, to find out if he wants me to put it inside the title or not. Just let him be a surprise, and then we'll go from there. So I haven't put it in the title yet. But this is amazing. I mean, this is amazing.
Yes. I
Oh,
think
it's so
this
good to see you, Tajmir. Dinner time
yes.
happening too.
I
And
think
so,
I think this could be a spark of something more to come.
without a doubt, Joe, without a doubt, I thank you so much for being a part of this. I really do. I thank you for bringing this up to me and saying, let's do this together and being like,
Yes.
hey, let's just work. And we worked this out before without anybody seeing it to make sure that it worked. And
Yes.
Joe and his wife, we worked this out because we wanted to help out. We wanted to help out Michelle to see how comfortable, because we wanted to show her, first of all, that it is a different thing because she does radio. She didn't
Right.
do video. So she's understanding that things are a little different when it's video. Okay. What's up, Sweetie Jones?
DBC's like, well, this is a twist. Never
Yeah.
thought it's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
We did it.
And everybody didn't know. And you know why it's possible? Because if you believe and you try things out,
Yes.
they will.
Yeah.
Living with Netya, without a doubt. This
Mind
is
Games and I have been working together for a little while, and I am so very proud of him, and for so many reasons. I mean, I am super proud of him. He's gone through um, he's gone through a huge transition, and he's had a special day yesterday. It was um, a very hard day, but at the same time, a very cool day. And I'm so
Give me one.
proud of his
Give me 1
journey.
second, please. Start here,
Yeah.
Tajmir. I'd like to do a little shout out really quick. Anybody that does not know, yesterday was an interesting day for me. I will just say. I won't say it on this show because it is Joe's representation. I will say
No,
this.
no.
No, I don't want to, but I want everybody to know that Start Here Tajmir made an amazing song. And if you listen to the song, you'll understand what yesterday was for me.
Yes.
Listen to the song, look at the title, and listen to the words. First of all, it's not about necessarily her, but she is my proud mama. She is my mama bear. Start Here Tajmir is my mama bear. She also has another channel that is called Tajmir Music. Now, this music this shout out that she did is on Start Here Tajmir. If you want to listen to it, please go check her out after this live.
The
She's
dual
leaving
meaning
right now, so I wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, the dual meaning behind that song that wound up coming through. Man, I got emotional, and
I cried. I cried multiple times to it.
I've seen your journey since early December, and the transformation that you've had over this little over a month, and the words in that song, and knowing how big of a day yesterday was, and the way that she created that song before she knew this.
And look, everything the last 3 days are it's Sunday today. So since Thursday, everything's been relative towards God showing this path to each one of us. Literally, Joe and I has been communicating, and it has shown us this natural flow of when things are really resonating the right way, everything works out.
I did, Tajmir. This was not done. This was not done yesterday because she knew this. This was done before. She had no idea the significance.
She actually wound up on my live, and I said, would you like to go live? She was like, okay, give me a second. She came on my live. She only thought that it was going to be a half an hour. I only thought she was going to give me a half an hour. I didn't know that she was going to give me a couple hours.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
We learned that if you join together. So at one point, Joe, however long this has been going on, so right now, this is considered a new live. You know that, right?
Oh, a new live?
Well, let me ask you something. How much does your timer say? Because the timer says
73 minutes and 30.
Okay, so mine it says 5 minutes. So I started 5 minutes ago. You started 70. So right now, at a minute, so at almost 90 minutes, what's going to happen at 80 something? It's going to do a reset. So I'll have to get off because you'll start echoing because it does a reset. I'll have to get off because it's resetting. It doesn't want you to do these things for too long. So that you can't have the link for so long. You can only have it, I think, for an hour and a half. And then if you send it out again, if you try to use it again, it's going to have done this reset, which will make you echo, and the people listening to it won't be able to. So that's how I got blocked out the last time when I was on with Tajmir, and it just went out.
Right.
That's what happened.
Well, once you and I get finished with this, I don't really think I have anything else. I mean, I am so blessed right now because I still see 16 people here,
Oh, I know.
and
Awesome.
the amount of love and support, and the amount of people that have been on here this whole time. Many of you have been on here this whole time. The love and support that I feel right now is pretty amazing, and I love you all for that. Absolutely love you all for that. And I know this is just the beginning of the journey. Like, this is the beginning of the journey for all of us.
All of us.
Um, this is only
Hey,
my third.
Source
This is
is
only
here.
my third live. Oh, Source is here.
Hey,
Hey,
Source.
Source.
Great to see you. I just got with the guy Bandy. That was a great interview. Great interview, brother.
Yep.
How you doing, Ben? If I haven't said hello already. From DBC. Fishy Things
Yep.
is chilling out. Nick is chilling out.
Fishy Things is amazing. He's been everywhere. It's
Everywhere.
like everywhere, kind of like you. Everywhere I go, I see Fishy Things
Yeah.
that is there.
The
He's
first
been
time I saw Fishy Things, he was over at Morgan's.
Yeah, he's been putting in so much work on everybody's lives, just like several of us are.
What's up, Anthony? How you doing,
Yep.
Anthony? I don't know if you saw what just happened. Were you here before for Michelle's
Yes, he was.
Okay, perfect. So you did see what happened.
Yes, he
So,
was.
let's see where we go with this. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Start seeing how many you can invite on.
Yep. We can keep on rotating.
Yeah, and somebody just said that it lasts for 20 minutes, but no, it's not. Because what happens is that the reset is not 20 minutes. It is start here. It says the reset's around 2 hour mark. So
Okay.
so when it reset on Tajmir and myself 2 times. So because we were on for 5 hours almost, like literally
Yeah.
we were on all the way till we were ready to go to sleep, 4 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. And my time, not her time. Her time she was like 9 something in the morning, like literally 10 o'clock in the morning, her time. She was showing me the sun already, like. And so what we did is like, oh, okay. So like when we were waiting for the time to change on my side, but then I said, interestingly enough, and she's like, it's already 12 o'clock on my side. Like your mom's path, like the red. And so I want to tell you this, and I that's when she started sharing with me about the song that she wrote prior to this day, not even knowing that this day meant so much to me,
Right.
but seeing my journey and her being a proud mama of me.
Yeah.
How much I've grown.
Turned out to be such a dual. I mean,
I
such
know.
a dual purpose.
I mean, seriously. And before that, the reason why she told me, the only reason why she told me is because she felt that AJ, because AJ and her talk, she felt that AJ, and I do too, but she felt that AJ got emotional because she was so happy about it. And she didn't want me, because of the day, to feel the same way. Because she knew it was going to get me. She knew it was going to be emotional. She just didn't want me to see it and like, oh my God, did she write this song for me on the day that you know what I mean? So she wanted to make sure that I was prepared for it. Just like I said before, I will do shout outs on anybody I want to do. But if it's somebody that I really, 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 really care about, before I do their actual shout out, I will ask them. So there's only been one person I've ever asked if I can do their shout out. They told me, please keep it very limited. Joji, what's up? How you doing, Joji? And how you doing, world? It's World of Smiles. Basil's in the house. You got 2 here in the house that are ready to go.
Yep,
Big family here. Big family of love here. Joji, awesome. Thank you, Source. Awesome, Joji. Awesome to see you. Grateful that you're here. Fishy Things, everybody. I'm not going to go live until
spring. So I'm kind of taking mental notes of everyone else's lives. Well, there is a plan. There is a plan. We are going to try a triple.
Yeah. Not right now. We want to make
right now.
We want to make sure it works or it doesn't work. We're not going to do it right now.
We're not right now, but we are going to try a triple. And now that the idea is out there, somebody else might try it before us, but I don't think so. I think there might be something in the works.
Right. Hey, listen, it's not about anybody taking it.
No, it's not.
It's not about being first. It's about, does it work? And if it works, like it was this, the proof of concept just happened right here. I bet you any amount of money it has happened with other YouTube content creators. But with if our group didn't know that, now you know.
And there is one person that said he has tried it and it worked. But I think in our circles, we've never seen it unless, I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen it either.
But there is one individual.
Right.
We were talking to him last night. He said it worked. but we did not have a proof of concept and that
Right.
proof of concept for
So we
ourselves.
wanted
So
to make sure. And Joe is the type of person that's like, listen, Todd, it sounds great, but we're not going to do it live. We need to make sure that this works because imagine if it doesn't work and we've said that it's going to work. Like we're and I'm like, yeah, but that might. And he's like, listen, I'm introducing my wife. Let's let do others. So we needed to make sure that the proof of concept worked because he's also promoting Michelle's channel. And like, what? Why wouldn't there be a proof of concept being introduced at the same time? Why would we introduce something that maybe could not work?
right.
That was his whole mindset when we talked about this earlier. Because I was like, let's do this. And he's like, oh, it sounds good, Todd, but let's try it out first. And I'm like, no, let's do this. And he's like, let's try it out first, please. And I'm like, you're right. Because Michelle would be in the crossfire. Like, oh, it didn't work what your husband said. And we don't need that. We don't need that. Not that it would be, but we just don't need that. We need, oh, it worked. Awesome. Great. Thank you so much. Because
Yep.
God is with us. Powerful.
Yep. Hello, Joji. I see you. Hello.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun coming on your live right before this.
I
had some
appreciate
fun.
you.
Yeah, that was kind of a nice little introduction there and everything. You and I have tried this back and forth, but we've never gone and created one that one comes out and one goes in. So we now know this
now
is
know.
possible. Now we just need to test the limits.
Yeah.
Which
Now, if we and I don't know, but it would be great if it's a Zoom. But remember, since it's on the phone and you can only do it on the phone, even if it did it, imagine if there was 100 people we could do it to. It'd be so tiny. We would never. You would have to be so patient to hear anybody. Because
right.
if you have the control of the conversation. If you start talking, I get blurred out. Once you start talking, because you are the controller of the signal. You are the lead. You're the one that sends the invitation out.
Well, I definitely don't want to overtake anybody. I think that
No. But we don't want it to overtake you.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for this opportunity. I appreciate it.
Isn't he Resilient Queen? He's really bringing a lot of people together in a unique way. Because obviously there was some confusion there for a while, but he has come through the other side, and he is uniting people. He's bringing people together in a way that is uniquely him, and I'm proud of him for it.
Thank you, Resilient Queen. I'm so grateful. Oh, that is so awesome. Exactly. This is
The variety show. That's
the
right.
variety show. I mean,
Yeah.
Michelle is gonna slam dunk this. This is gonna be like a skyrocket for living in life. How you doing today at 50? Or is that 60?
60. Yep.
60? Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there in 6 years.
She just had her live with a source.
Oh, awesome! Awesome! I'm so glad you're here. So, when are we going to go and see Michelle live?
No, it probably won't be tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it probably won't be tonight. She's
Okay,
gonna take care. She's gonna take care of dinner, and this was tonight was just kind of an introduction to her. Get her her feeling it out and everything.
Did you see what Source said?
No.
About Michelle?
Well, let's see. Remington royalty.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And so it's wonderful because yesterday was the element of surprise being let out. So it's what really intrigued me and Joe and this situation to come out, because once we talked about this, it was like, why don't we just try it?
Yeah.
And I was the one that wanted to just do it out live, but I had to be reeled back in because I had to recognize the importance of what this was. It wasn't about just showing this live. It wasn't just showing. We wanted to show proof of concept. We just didn't want to show something that didn't work.
Mind games that I had are sorry.
No, please.
Mind games that I had this done in private to figure this out, make sure it all worked and everything before. So yeah.
So Joe, would you like to finish up? And I'm going to get off. I'm going to go take care of what I take care of. I'm going to let you continue with your lovely group of people. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm grateful that this works. If Joe even wanted to, he could probably send this out to somebody else and have somebody else come on.
I probably would.
I don't know if that's something you want to do now, but whatever you want to do, I'm here. Remember, I'm going to come on. The reason I asked about Michelle is because I wanted to make sure that if I was on, I would make sure that I would go over to her too and I'd pay attention. Because I don't want to be on both.
I guess if could you, when you got off, if anybody does want to, could you send a link to them? Send the link, your link to them?
For my one that's coming on at 9:29.
No, the because it's gonna
Oh,
it's
I see what you're saying. It's for yours. Yes, 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 yes,
right.
yes. So if anybody
If anybody acknowledges that they're interested, and
is,
if you're willing to do that.
oh, without a doubt, I'll send it to them. So if there's anybody that's on the live right now, all you need to do is let me know. I'll find your email. So let me ask you really quick. I know Start Here Tajmir, and I know that I could. Well, I don't know, but you do know Nitya's email, right? So so maybe we like Nitya. Would you like to come on? Or Tajmir, would you like to come on?
I think Nitya, I might be
Right, right. Okay,
mistaken.
maybe Nitya, maybe.
I think she has a specific way that she wants to do it.
Right. Okay.
And I may be wrong, and she can correct me if I'm
Okay.
wrong
So
on that.
Start Here Tajmir wants to. So I'm going to send her the link right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
off.
Well,
So I'm going to send Start Here Tajmir the link.
all
Awesome.
right. Why
Now
not
check
try
this
it?
out.
Right.
See you soon.
Love you all. Yes.
Love you.
All
I'll
right.
see you soon. I'll
Thank
send it to you right now, Tajmir.
All right. Thank you.
No, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you the connection. You're going to go on his live right now, right? Okay. Awesome. So proud. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nitya. I love you. I'll be back shortly at 9:29. But right now, Joe is sitting on here, and you'll see another surprise in a little bit. Love you all. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Thank
Love
you.
you, brother.
Love you too. So, all right. How about that? How about that? Was that exciting? I think it was very exciting. I thank you all for hanging out. And hey, there's Michelle. Um, she is royalty. Yes. And I appreciate that. Um, this is exciting. I think this is super exciting. It's a thing that I hope that within our family circle, I think this could be something that we can all hop on each other's lives. And maybe it's not just one person. I don't know if more than one will work out. It might, or more than two will work out. We're going to test that out. But for now, if we go on live and we do the dual join live together, one can pop in, and because I started this by myself, talking just like this, and then we brought Michelle in with the link, and then once she got done, she popped off, and then Todd used the same link because I sent the same link to both um, Michelle and Mind Games, and then he popped in, and now we're going to try that with Tajmir, using the same link that I sent Mind Games, and I think that this could be something really, really exciting and cool. We already started to do the go live together. Many of us have started to go live together. I heard Anthony talking about it for a while. We didn't really see very many people doing it, but Anthony started teaching on it. Mind Games and I started talking about it. We worked it together, and then Mind Games started to do it with several people. Go live together with several people. I've been on his live, and but we still have this thought, like, what if we can use the same link and have multiple people come on whenever we want, kind of like uh, DVC said, have kind of like a variety show, where one person can, obviously only the person that's starting the live is getting the watch time. So that's kind of a disadvantage. This is not what do you call it, StreamYard or whatever. So it's done through mobile, and the main person is the one that's getting the watch time. So there is that disadvantage, if we're looking at it that way. For me, yes, I want watch time hours, but there's so much possibility to be able to have interviews, to be able to share things together. For me, rather than just being on a live and talking by myself, yes, I can do it. We can all do it, go live and interact with everybody that's showing up. But what's really cool is to be able to have someone else to talk to, kind of like this. uh, Hello, my sister.
Hello, hello. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
How
How are
cool
you,
is this,
Joe?
right? How cool is this?
Are we are we live already or am I in the back rooms? Where am I?
We are
Let me figure
live.
this out.
We are
We are
live.
live. Look
We're
at
live.
this.
This is so cool,
Okay,
right?
it is. So here it is. May and Todd the other day were talking about this exact same thing. Like, I told him, well, you can try going live together with the same link, but I don't think it's gonna work, my guy, because ChatGPT told me that it's not gonna work. So
ChatGPT
here is
doesn't
the
know
real life
nothing.
lesson for everybody. Do not blindly follow ChatGPT because it will be deceptive sometimes. Not all the time, but he just goes to show you cannot trust everything it says blindly. How are you doing, my guy? It's so good to see you live.
It is so,
Finally,
yes,
it
I
was
know.
about time.
I know.
I see
I've
you
been very
everywhere.
I've been very selective in my lives.
Mhm.
I I don't really like to do this, but I know that it's something that I really need to do in order to in order to get the message out. But it's not a
Yeah.
comfortable thing for me.
Well,
Um,
it's you and me both, because can I tell you something? It's not a secret anymore. I've said it a couple times, but I rather go live with someone else than by myself because my chat glitches all the time, so I can't read what people say, and then here I am thinking that I'm talking to myself, while in the meantime everybody's going off in a chat and I just can't see it.
right? Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I am so thankful for to be here. I see you in everyone else's chat. Are you taking care of yourself, my guy? Because
I am.
YouTube burnout is a real thing. It happened to
Yeah.
me. So
I
take your
started
rest,
this
please.
Yeah, I started this crazy journey on December 1st, and um, being on other people's lives and being supportive is something that I've really enjoyed, um, and it is a little bit addictive.
It
And
is.
it's
It is
something
for
that,
sure.
to see other people's journeys and what they have going on, to me is inspiring. I mean, and my big message is that we have such a limited time and we don't know, and so
Okay.
being able to do this, be able to be part of others' journeys and be encouraging and sow life into people. Because my big thing is the power of the spoken word. We can speak life into people and we can speak death into people. And
Oh, the words are so powerful. The words are so powerful.
yeah, too often we're speaking
Sometimes we
death into
forget
people.
to think that the words that come out of our mouths, how much of an impact they can have on people. Just like Mind Games just said just now, I really had not thought about how much of an impact the little shout out song that I did for AJ would have on her. In my mind, I was just like, hey, sis, look what I did for you. And then she said that she got emotional on WhatsApp a little bit. And
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, oh, no, 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 I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So that's why I gave thought the heads up like, hey, my guy, I made a little something for you, but it's also an intense day for you. So please, it's gonna be, it might jerk some tears, and just so you
It
know.
does. It does.
And
It was a very powerful
thank you all
song.
for your kind response. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I
No,
have
you're good.
ADHD. Please forgive me.
No, you're good. You're
I'm
good.
so thankful for everybody for your kind responses, because all I want to do is just spread joy, make people happy, make people laugh with my silly songs. I'm talking to you, fishy things, but also the
That
more
song was
serious
so
stuff
catchy.
is also, you know. And the source missed our little party. Hint,
Yep.
hint. No, I'm just playing. But something else. I think I just joined with my other channel. I think I joined the live stream with my music channel. I didn't look, but I think I did.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry with that. Yeah, we thought I was on your Tajmir music, not your main channel. So that's why we were
It
kind
can
of
get
late.
confusing really quick when you have several channels, but it's all
Yeah.
good. I'm the same person. I'm
All
the
right.
same person on Start Here Tashmir, same person on Tashmir Music. So whichever one you grab, it's all good.
Yeah. So DBC says it's so much better in twos. I agree. Um, Jersey
Yes.
Girl Jersey Girl says it's not what goes into the mouth, but what comes out. I mean, Jesus himself said it. He said that which goes into the mouth is not that which defiles a man, but that which comes out. Because that which goes into the body is going to be flushed out through the body, but that which goes out cannot return void.
No,
And
you
that's
can't
that's
take them
super
back. You
powerful.
can try. You can say, "Oh, take it back," but it's too late already. You've already
The
said it. So
yep the
try and make
terrible
sure that what you say is positive and helpful.
yep the terrible saying of sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt is the one of the biggest lies.
Oh, that's
Because the
BS.
wo-
I'm
yeah,
sorry. Excuse my French. Sometimes the words keep falling out my mouth. I'm trying here, but no, that is a bunch of you know what.
yeah, and of
Yes, the
course
words
my
are
my
so
wife.
impactful.
Yeah, my wife Michelle says words create worlds, which is absolutely correct. Because in the beginning,
Oh,
God, in the beginning. So, and I like to really say this because in Genesis, in Hebrew, there's two missing letters, and it's not that they're missing, but the English doesn't pull them out. But in Genesis 1:1, it says Bereshit bara Elohim et, and that et is the aleph and the tav. It's the first letter of the alphabet and the last letter of the alphabet.
no. Please rewind. You said that so quick. Say that again. Say the
uh,
line again.
in the beginning, God created, right? In
The other one.
Hebrew, it
Yes.
is Bereshit bara Elohim et, and those two letters are the first letter of the alphabet and the last letter of the alphabet. So before he created
Okay.
the heavens and the earth, Hashemayim and Haaretz, before he created the heavens and the earth, he created the alphabet. He created from the first letter to the last letter. And so when we think about that, because, well, verse 3 says, and he said, let there be light, right? So with words, and then in Genesis or in John 1:1, it says, in the beginning was the word, in the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. So John continues with Genesis, and he says, that word, in the beginning, God created the word. And from the words that he spoke, he created the world. He created the
Yeah.
heavens and the earth. He created
Yeah.
everything. And so the beautiful thing about that, there's a practically universal phrase that is abracadabra. Well, abracadabra,
Yeah.
we think of abracadabra of the magician pulling the rabbit
Magic
out of the
tricks.
hat,
Yeah.
but that's Aramaic, and there's also a Hebrew version. And abracadabra quite literally means as I will create as I speak. So the reason why the magician says I'm going to take a, I'm saying that I am going to pull a rabbit out of the hat, and he pulls the rabbit out of the hat, is because abracadabra means I am going to create what I speak, and I speak a rabbit pulling out of my hat, and I'm going to create that.
No way.
Yes,
That's
and
what that
then
means.
yeah, and then
Oh
we
my
say
goodness.
something else that's very interesting when we think about that. It's like, okay, I'm going to create what I speak. So then we say with our words, I am, and oftentimes we speak cursings, right? I am so slow, I am so stupid, I am so fat, I'm so skinny,
Oh
I'm so
no.
this,
Yeah.
right? We
Yep.
speak
Yep.
cursings
We
because
do that.
because with our words we speak life or we speak death. So when we speak life into when we speak life into people, we speak words into creation.
Yes.
Even with the spelling of the words, and I'll let you speak. I'm sorry. Even with the
No,
spelling of
go
the
ahead.
words, what
I'm
is
listening.
what when we take letters and we form words and we spell words, and then those words become a sentence. What is that? We are creating a spell, and that spell is cast into the world.
Yes. There's always this. Also, this one. I speak it into existence.
Yeah,
That's one that I
yeah,
do use a lot because sometimes we don't.
yeah.
We say things um, like I wish I had more money, or I wish. But
Yeah,
no, 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 no. That's only you're gonna attract more um poverty into your life if you talk like
yeah.
that. And I have to. I told Todd yesterday in his live stream that sometimes when I get all fired up, I sometimes say stuff, and then my mother goes, "Well, don't say that, don't say that. You're gonna attract it." And when you get upset, it's hard to just keep the things in. So I get upset with her for trying to calm me down, and I say, "Don't stop censoring me because I can keep censoring myself. I'm angry." And I know she comes from a good place, but it is so hard to just
Yes.
tone it down a little bit. Try to focus on the positive stuff. Sometimes it is much harder than just.
Yeah.
But we keep
For sure.
trying. Every day is a new day, and every day
It's
you
a
have to keep
journey.
trying.
It's a journey, and
It's
that's
a
the beauty of
journey.
it.
Yeah.
Fishy Things says something. I might be says this. I might be wrong, but amen might mean something like "so I say it" or "so be it," and that is correct. In Hebrew, there's even a
Exactly.
deeper meaning, though. In Hebrew, amen or amen comes from amunah, the word amunah, and the word amunah means faith.
I'm sorry.
And
What it
it
means? What?
means faith. It means steady. It
Faith?
means to be steady, and it means faith.
Oh, faith.
So
TH. I thought you said
yeah.
fake with
So
KE.
when you
No,
say
faith.
amen, when you say
Okay.
amen, yes, it's you say so be it, but it comes from the same Hebrew root of amunah, and it means to be steady, and it means faith. That I have faith that what I say will come to pass.
Okay. Wow. See, I'm learning stuff every day. I am learning new stuff every day. Here, DVC says amen. Good
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
amen. That's right. Amen.
Amen. Preach. Yes, but
Yeah.
I don't know much about Christianity or the Bible or anything because even though my mom she went to church, I went to Sunday school when I was little, but and I got I don't know how it's said in English because um I think it's not Bible study. Bible study is what's been given in church, but also in school we learned about the Bible,
Hmm.
and I always felt type of way about that because I was put in a Christian school without having any say in it. So at some point, I started to rebel against it. Like, you do all that stuff, I'm gonna do something else, and I never really took the time to learn what's in the Bible or so I don't really consider myself religious, even though my mom prays every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, my life took a different turn. But I am so happy to learn the stuff from you guys. And I also have to say that, and I've said it a few times before, but I used to have some type of opinion about Christians because the Christians that I have came across in my life personally were a not such great people. I
Right.
have people in my own family that go to church every Sunday, and when they come out of church, they go straight back into trying to destroy other people's lives, and I'm not about that.
It's
So
a
that's
sad
what I thought.
reality.
Like, they are a bunch of hypocrites, and I'm gonna let you finish, but I have to finish this thought first because before it escapes me. But also, I don't know how it's over there where you are, but here in the Netherlands, we have some people that try to convert you on the streets. Like, I'm sorry, miss, but I'm trying to do some grocery shopping here. I'm not trying to go to church or something. So when that happens a few times, and I do have a little bit of temper. Sometimes I can get very upset very quickly with people. So I was like,
Yeah.
stay away from me. I don't
Yeah.
like you guys because you always try to drag me to church and I don't want that.
Yeah.
So
And I
but since I
understand that.
started this channel, I have turned around my view about Christian people because the people I know here on this platform are gorgeous people. So I have to say that too. Give it to me.
And that's sadly the experience of so many. And to me, that it is heartbreaking. And for me, it's it's not just because of the disservice it does to people that really need something. They need some purpose and everything. And it's not that you can't find purpose on your own, but that oftentimes that purpose is empty. And I'm not trying to, I don't try and like convert people or anything like that, because the thing that
No,
I
but just
believe
teach
is that
them so they can. So here's my opinion. I'm somebody I want to experience things for myself. You can
Mhm.
tell me all you want. I will not
Absolutely.
listen until I experience it. So
Yeah.
what I am trying to say to others is when you teach me and you show me the way and I can go for myself like,
Right.
huh,
And and
okay.
and
I
mind
see
games.
you. You got a point. You might have
Yep,
better results with me personally. And I'm
yep,
sure there are many, many, many more like me that
yep,
just want to be taught, like, okay, let's just like how you say, okay, did you know that this means this and this and this in Hebrew. No, I did not know that, sir. I did not, but I do now. Thank
Yes,
you for teaching me. And
you're
that is
welcome.
how you can help people to figure out their way for themselves without having to
Right.
literally drag them.
Right. Absolutely. And Mind Game says it in a way that I think comes off a little bit different for people, where it's like, I'm not a leader. I'm just trying to lead myself. And I think some people don't really resonate with the way that he says it, but he's telling us, he's obviously telling the truth. It's like we should all be our own leaders. We should all
Yes, yes,
be looking to be led by God, or to be led to follow our own paths and everything. And the problem oftentimes, though, is that there are not a lot of leaders, and that's not to be, discouraging or disrespectful to anybody, but a lot of times we don't. There's a lot of people that just don't know, and because they don't know, they're just willing to follow. But we have to step up and say, I need to lead myself. I got you,
exactly.
Jovel. All right.
Here's one
Um,
better. So
yeah.
yesterday, um, was it yesterday or today? Now I'm confused a little bit, but that's okay. Doesn't even matter. But Todd Mind Games also said that I was the first YouTuber that subscribed to him. I had no idea. I really didn't know. I thought, hey, I like what this guy has to say, so of course I'm gonna subscribe. And then later on, I heard from AJ, Follow Your Billy's Life, that in a WhatsApp conversation between her and me, she said, "Yeah, I took Draven under my wing, so yeah, I did, and I took Todd under my wing." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what? When did that happen? When did Todd end up under my wing? I didn't know his name even then, but
Right.
I was like, when did he end up on?" I am not trying to be Mother Goose here. I am just trying to figure it out
It's
for
just happening.
myself. But it's cool that he ended up under my wing. But I'm just trying to figure this out for myself.
Right.
And I
I've got
try
to
to lead by
acknowledge a couple.
example. I don't see myself as a leader too, but when I'm here in these YouTube streets, I hear everybody say like Tashmir this and Tashmir that, and I'm like,
You
I'm just the girl
and
next door,
people that are
guys.
inspirations. When you're an inspiration to people, you become a leader by default. I've got to acknowledge a couple of people that I
Exactly.
just saw. Oh, so ravishing, my sister, my beautiful sister. Oh, so ravishing. Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Hang on. Just give me one sec because we have to do this right.
And then
Joe, do your thing. I will be back.
Boholana as well. Boholana, thank you very much. Yeah. So happy. So happy. All right. All right. So let's see. It is now 8 o'clock, and Mind Games has his set up for 9:30 his time, which would be 8:30 my time. Let's see. Hello, everyone. So grateful. I'm so glad you're here. See, start here.
So can I
Kashmir.
interrupt you? Can I interrupt you for a little bit?
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
I haven't touched these in ages, but we have to do it. Do you know what's gonna happen? We have to
What's
do
gonna
it.
What's gonna happen?
We have to do it.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Pom-poms. We got the pom-poms in here. Also, Ravishing is here. We have
Boholana.
Boholana in here. We have Mind Games in here. We have your favorite Jersey girl in here. Wow.
Yep.
And of course, we have to give it up for Miss Remington.
Yep.
Not Miss, Mrs. Remington.
That's right. We got double
Michelle
roses.
Remington. Woo! I am
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing those live streams.
I'm
Go over
looking
to
forward.
her channel, subscribe everybody,
I'm looking
and
forward
hit the
to it
like
as
button
well.
for
Got
Jen.
double roses twins. Got fishy things. Got
Oh
Jovel.
yeah, we got everybody in
Yeah, I
here.
mean, I'm so very happy. I'm so blessed. 15 people in here. I mean, 108
Yeah,
minutes. I mean, it's
and we have
insane. I'm
31 on
so
the
blessed.
like. So thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
thank you,
much.
thank you, everyone. I
And
just
Joe, you are doing awesome. I have to circle back to so many people, but I always see you in the comments and I always see you in the live stream. So you know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
mean, it's a
yes, thank you so much, everybody.
yeah,
DBC Aquatics, I have met you like months ago. It's been forever, but
yeah,
it's good to see you in here, my guy.
yeah, yeah. It's been really, really fun. The the amount of people that we have from all over the place
I know.
is humbling because there
It
are so
is.
many wonderful people here, and there's a lot of times where you're like, oh man, I forgot, I got to get back to this, and I've got to get back to this, and I've got to show support here,
Mhm.
and you want to support so many, and
Yeah.
it can be overwhelming.
At
It can be
some point,
overwhelming.
people were literally asking, "Does this woman ever sleep?" Kashmir, go to bed because I was trying to be everywhere.
Yeah, I
Like
typically
I
sleep
was
about
live
4.5.
hopping, like from this live to that one, the next to the next to the next, and everyone's commenting, subscribing to everyone.
Yep.
And that is one of the reasons that my channel grew so fast, but that's also part of the reason that I had to take a step back, like, whoa,
Yeah.
calm down, girl. You
Yeah.
can't
I
be
typically
everywhere at once, but
That's right.
do what you can, and that's good enough. But yeah, this
I,
community, we are all like family. Like, look, I have been away for a while. I came back, and it's like I have never left. So that is our community, and I love you all for it. Mwah.
and we love you. Um,
Thank you so much.
yeah, I typically get about 4.5 to 5 hours, five, maybe 5.5, but typically between 4.5 and 5 hours, 5.5 hours a night during the weekdays. On the weekends, I try and get a little
Yeah,
bit more, but there's too much to do. I mean, and I get up at four. I typically get up about 4:15, 4:30 in the morning. So, um,
wow. Yeah,
and a lot of times I'm getting to bed, after 11.
yeah.
uh,
Well, I
yeah.
always call it. I'm up at stupid o'clock because now it is again stupid o'clock at my at my end. We are at 2:08 a.m.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah,
Well, thank you so
I'm
much.
living on you guys' time.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
But
I'm so very thankful that that you're back and that you're doing your
yeah,
thing and
I'm so happy to be back. And I think the whole AI shout out songs thing that I just found,
they're
it
a
has
hit.
brought me so much joy. And I love to, oh my goodness, there is so much more coming. I have them stacked up. Everybody's getting a song. I'm like, Oprah, you're getting a song, you're getting a song, you're getting a song. Everybody's getting a song.
Yeah,
But yeah,
fishy
I love
things.
to do it.
What's your new song? I don't remember if I've seen it or not.
Well, the one that I dropped today, but if the source is still in here, he has to go over there and find out for himself because
Right,
this guy keeps bumping everybody else's songs. It got me recording on a Sunday. Well, kudos to you.
right.
No, but I have a few on my music channel and I have a few on my laptop already. The MP3s are done, just needs a little intro and outro, and I have loads and loads, I think. I'm
And then
almost
fishy.
at 100 songs on several accounts, so I have to work. I have enough stuff for months
And
already.
then, and then fishy things has a new song that just dropped.
Yes, I have to go over it.
Small Channel
Yep, I have to
Wonderland.
go over there to check this him out too because he just dropped one. He said I have to go. I have to go check it out.
Yeah,
Go check it out.
if I got that right, it's called Small Channel Wonderland.
Small Channel Wonderland. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can pull him up on the laptop real quick.
yeah. Fish music, small YouTube, Small Channel Wonderland. I think is how I'm gathering that as the
Is that
title.
the handle
Huh?
or is
Fishy
it a
things
fishy things?
on his channel.
Oh no, 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 no. I get it. I get it. So the song is probably up on his Fishy Things channel,
Yeah,
and the
called
title of
Small.
the song is Fish Music YouTube Small Channel Wonderland. So I'm going over there to see
Yeah,
what that's all about.
yep.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's got really good lyrics
Yeah,
that are really really cool.
I love the way he inspired me to write a song without me even knowing that the
Yeah,
guy
that was so
exists.
crazy.
What? How did that happen?
I don't know.
How?
Fishy things has been swimming in the pond and everything, and he's
Well,
been
Source did it because Source was going off in his live stream like fishy this and fishy that, and I couldn't read the chat because I was on the replay. So I was like, "Who is this fishy guy he keeps talking about?" So
he
then
is, yeah,
I paused the replay because he said something that triggered me to go up to my laptop and write the song and upload that thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then when I came back, I finished the stream. So he said two things. Said, "Here, go make a song about this." And I was like, "Dude, for real, I just did just that. I just made a song, and then I come back to watch the rest of the video, and here you are saying, go record a video about that." And
Ah,
then afterwards, I saw that he shouted out fishy things and he put the handle. So of course I'm gonna click. I was like, "Dude,
yeah,
so you are the guy." I didn't
yep,
even know.
yeah.
It's a small
He's
world,
just
man.
he's been in Mind Games lives a lot
Hmm.
recently. And then he started showing up in Osa
Hmm.
Ravishing's lives, and every
Hmm.
live that I
And
go
then
into,
I I
he's
I
in.
think that happened right when I wasn't really active on this channel. So I missed all that because
Yep,
before I was everywhere and then suddenly I was nowhere.
right.
So, and I think when I left and he popped up, I was like, "Who's this guy
Yep.
Fishy? I don't know Fishy." And
More.
I think I know a lot of people. So I had to go over there and said,
Yeah.
"Hey." And then I start messing with him. Said, "Okay, so you got a fishy song and I got a fishy song.
Yep.
Who got the first fishy song? Don't you think that's kind of fishy?"
That's kind
He
of
said, "I
fishy.
was the first." And I said, "Yes, you were." And
Yeah.
he was right. So he dropped his one day before mine. So
Yeah.
yes, I gave him his flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pay
He's he's been
respect where respect is
he's been
due. So
everywhere.
thank
He's
you, Fishy, for the inspiration.
you got
Sorry, Joe, I'm interrupting.
no, you're good. Yep. He's been supporting Morgan, which is MCK Paranormal Files, and then Morgan starting his
Yeah.
own life.
Oh, I love that name. Made me click instantly. Like what?
Yeah.
Paranormal things. Click.
Yeah.
I
And
have to
then
go check them out. Got them open on
yeah.
the tab.
And then
I'll be on
Morgan.
your channel, Morgan.
Yep. And then Morgan is starting his Morgan Life Adventures, his own channel, kind of a
Mm-hmm.
separate thing from that, and he's growing. Nitya
Yeah, I love to
Nitya's
see it.
been blowing up with her channel.
Yeah.
Man, she's got such
Mm-hmm.
beautiful music and such
I
just
have to check it out.
yeah,
Yeah. And
she's
you know what the thing is? I get so much support from so many people, and I have to circle back to everybody, and it's taken forever. So if you are still waiting for me to show up on your channel, please be patient with me.
yeah.
Please be
Jersey
patient.
Jersey Girl has such an amazing positive vibe. I mean,
Hmm.
she's always doing amazing things. We have um, Double Roses Twist. I can't tell you how
Double
fun.
Roses Quiz with the Sims content. I see you, girls. I
Yeah,
see
man.
you. I check
They're
out those Sims.
Double Roses Twins. I mean, their enthusiasm and jingles that they come off with that seem just to be on
Oh
the fly,
wow.
and you're like, where did that one come from? Uh,
Excuse me for 1 second because one cat is trying to destroy my house. So
oh.
please take over, Joe. I will be back.
All right. Um, Yep, of course, Boholana, which just came into my life and everything just the other day. She's been, um, we Mind Games and I went over to the went into Sir Dapper's channel, and ever since then she's been coming into our lives and like quite literally coming into our live streams, and so she's been amazing. Of course,
Okay, guys. So we have
DVC with his super knowledge on aquariums and all things fish, which is kind of funny because you have fishy things and then you have DVC aquatics. Maybe there might be need
yeah.
to be a collaboration there. I don't know if there's already one in the works, but I mean that's the amount
You
of
took
things
the
that can
words
be
right
done
out
with
my
that.
mouth, Joe.
Yeah,
I said we need a collab between the two, fishy
I'm
and
telling you,
aquatic.
DVC
Yeah.
and Fishy Thing should be collabing because um, with all of that fish knowledge that DVC has, which he if I don't have an aquarium, I don't know much about fish, but the man's got definitely got knowledge, and he's really. I mean, a lot of his videos are really picking up some pretty good steam. And then
If
Fishy Things.
either one of these guys can try and teach me how to keep cats out of an aquarium, I just might get fish because I have been thinking about getting fish for a while, but I thought I have these three predators in my house. Those fish will not live for a long time. So please, guys, if you have some info whether or not I will be able to get me some fish safely with cats in the house. These guys. Please let me know because I am interested, but I'm scared because these guys are gonna eat my fish.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get DBC and Fishy Things together because
yeah, set it
I
up,
think
please.
that would be a really cool collab.
Yeah, I'll watch for sure. I'll watch absolutely.
Yeah. Hello, hello, Sean
BBC
Marginet. Is
Aquatic
that what
Chef.
it is? Sean Marginet. I don't. Welcome, welcome to the live. I don't think I
Hi,
remember.
Sean. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Let's see. Go to
Let's see what's
channel.
going on in the chat. We are
Welcome.
growing so much, and I'm trying to catch up with everyone. Me too, Nitya. It's taken forever and a day to get back to everyone, but I'm working on it. At the same time, trying to put some good music out for everybody so they can get their heartstrings tugged or they can laugh a little bit. So, yep. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
No. Yep.
I hope I
I
didn't
just
make
opened.
anyone cry with this song today.
Oh man, the song was so touching. I mean, and me knowing kind of what that day was to him,
Hmm.
the way you pulled that together, even though you didn't exactly know the way that the dual meaning behind that. I mean, I knew because I know how and Mind Games and I have really talked a lot um on his mom and that situation, and then I heard those lyrics and I'm like, man, that hits hard in such a special way.
I'm gonna say something and you're gonna be like, oh, so I can connect the fishy song to this one too.
Oh yeah,
Let me tell you how. So I just said in chat earlier, and I'm gonna say it again now. Have you listened all the way through to the end of the fishy song? I said if I have to know, I'm gonna know. How did I know?
yeah,
Who told me to go jump on that live stream with Todd? Who told me to go on
yeah. I did
live
listen.
together
I
with
did
Todd?
listen.
Who told me to go write that song? I had no idea, but I think I only have one explanation, and even though I don't go to church every Sunday, but somebody is guiding me to go over where I need to be. Because
Yeah,
I feel like, and um maybe this is a little far-fetched, but this is just how I feel about it. I feel like I had to be gone for a little bit to go over and play around with the music stuff, to come back to be able to do this kind of stuff, to be here for, practice with AJ and Draven and Source, to be here to drop that song for Todd. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Sometimes the words just fall out of my mouth, but that's what I think about it.
yeah.
I don't know. If I have to know, I will know.
It was perfect. It worked out really well.
I said it. That's universe working because that was not me.
Yep.
I just played around with some software that I found on on the internet.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate you. Love you, sis.
Yay, see! So good to see you.
Yes.
I love you, girl. Casey always checking in from work. She pops in my live stream. She says, "Hey, I'm watching you on my break. I'm watching you from work." I love that girl.
Yep.
Mwah.
DBC and
I
Fishy
love you
Things.
all.
I'm really hoping. I haven't caught all of your chats back and forth, but yeah, definitely hoping that maybe you two can do a collaboration because that would be
Yes,
awesome.
yes, yes,
Because
please. Yes, please. I
yep,
will watch. I will watch absolutely.
yep, that would be
Wow.
pretty awesome. So
So
I,
who else? Sorry. Yes, go on.
I was gonna say I don't. I think we still have 12 people here, which is so amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
I think that
Fishy things should stop now, right now. Please don't
not
ever let
worrying.
me see you. I will grab your tail. I will. I might be nice and sweet, but I will grab guy's tail. Don't ever say that again. I'm not worthy, he says. Absolutely, you are. Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
power of
Just make
words.
it
I'm
happen
telling you.
because we will come and watch you guys.
Yep,
We will
yep.
come and watch you guys. Don't
need to
ever say those things around me because I will grab you by the tail.
gotta speak that life, not death.
Yes, make it happen.
Yep.
I could make him some
Well, you
fish
don't have to
music,
give
but I'm
advice
not
on fish
qualified
keeping.
to give any advice on fish keeping. No, I'm not asking you to give
You can make
any advice. I just said if you have the advice, please share. But if you have not, that is fine as well. But we want to see you on a collab together. Please
yeah,
make
you
it
can
happen.
make some amazing fish music.
You don't even have to show your music. Just no, wait a minute. You don't even have to show your face. Just put up some nice thumbnail or something and then speak into the mic. I don't even care about that. We just want to hear from you guys.
Yep.
And that would be such an awesome collab.
Yep. And
Don't let anything stop you.
yep.
Theme music. Well, there you go. Just put on some nice music and communicate with us in chat. I don't even
Yeah.
just
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm just throwing out stuff.
I'm sure
Like I can understand. Sorry, Joe. Sorry. It's your
no, you're
chat. I'm
good.
taking over your stream.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can figure out a mutual agreement, some kind of mutual thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
something.
I don't know. But I think it
Something.
would
And
be
I'm
pretty
just
cool.
throwing out ideas like if you're
Yeah.
shy to show your face, you don't even have to show your face. I know many people that go live and I have yet to find out what they look like, but
Source
it's
says,
all
"I
good.
love traffic lights for this purpose." Hi, everyone. Thank you, Source. Love you, brother.
Source is such a silly goose. Oh my goodness. This guy always managed to make me laugh. Always. It's a good day when Source shows up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Do we jingle fishy things? Yeah.
I think it could be something so cool.
Yeah. Like just do what you do best and I will be happy to watch you guys.
Yep.
Just throwing out stuff like if you have some information to share, please do because there might be others like me who want to know how to keep fish with cats. Because I want to, but I'm scared. That's why I don't have any fish yet. But if somebody out there knows how to be able to do that safely, I might just consider it because I
Yep.
like fishies too.
There you go. There you go. Well, I think dinner's just about pretty close to being done. Michelle said she's even
Yeah.
making some fudgy no bakes. So,
She make you what?
fudgy no bakes. Fudge
What
no
is
bake.
that?
No bake cookies like chocolate and oatmeal. I don't know what
You
else.
guys are seriously trying to get me on a plane to the States, huh?
Hey, let's go.
Everybody always talking about this good food. I'm like, when's the next plane going? I need a plane.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Joe, for having me. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. I appreciate you. And also, thank you for so much for proving me wrong and just letting me know, like, hey, girl, you cannot trust that AI thingy that you are
Yeah.
playing with all the time because
Uh,
I was convinced that you couldn't make it happen, and here we are making it happen.
yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's why
I
when I
learned
started, I
something
was
else.
like, I'm doing my little, I don't know, funny little fingers. Like, we got some secret thing going on. We got
Yeah.
like, why do I do that? I don't know.
Wow.
I think it's like a mad scientist. Like, oh yes, we got some sneaky things
Oh
going on.
wow, you got me there. So when you jumped on Mind Game stream, I thought, is he over there? What is happening? Everybody was like, how did that happen? How did that like seriously? Are you in his house? And then you came up here with Michelle, and I was like, what is
Yeah,
happening here?
we've done this all afternoon. Yeah, I jumped in top
I was
in
so
mind games.
confused. Thank you. You pranked me back.
Yeah. Now we got you.
I love it. I love it. Now I have to start looking around where that Ashton Kutcher guy is because some people are getting punked in these YouTube streets.
Well, oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
song stores. Songs. Yep. We did a little party without you. I'm so sorry. I didn't know where you were, but it had to happen because everybody was there. So
Yep.
I don't know if you checked it out already, but when you can, go check it out.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't even know. Oh, no.
Oh. Surprise!
Oh my God. There we go. Okay, well, you didn't do nothing wrong. I am not punking you this time, honey. Go over to my channel. I got a little surprise for you there.
Yep, you need to check out the new song from Tashmir
hmm
on your
hmm
main channel or
This,
on
this
Tashmir
guy
Music.
alone, Source, this guy alone is gonna make me do a whole album about this guy. Because, oh my goodness. Twice in a week you bumped somebody else's song, Source.
Yep,
Congratulations, you just did one again. Oh
yep.
wow, I love this. I love this.
Thank you, MCK. Thank you,
Fudgy
Morgan.
for setting up. Queen Michelle has the Fudgy setting up.
Yep, that's
So
what that's my cue. I
I
gotta.
think that's the wifey calling you over for dinner, my guy.
Yep, that's it. We've been on
Thank
here
you
for
for having me.
129 minutes in 2 seconds.
Yes, I am here for 40 and 47 seconds. 40 minutes, 47, almost an hour. So wow. Thank you so
Sean,
much.
Sean, I've got your channel pulled up, and I'll be checking you out here in just a little bit.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by.
So Joe, can you please share something on your community maybe so I can have something to click on, because I want to check out Sean too, but I don't see how I can get to the channel from my phone right now.
Oh, right. Yeah,
No, I'm scared I'm gonna do stuff
let
wrong.
me
Sean is amazing.
let me do this.
Can I find him?
Let me see if this works in the comment section from my computer. Let's see. We have yep.
Oh, hey, I think wait a minute.
There you go.
No worries about it. I got him. I
Well,
got you, Sean.
yep.
Pulling you up as we speak.
There you go.
There, gotcha.
That's Sean's link. Yep.
Yeah, I found him on my own, but thank you anyways. I got him on my laptop right beside me, so I'm looking over to the left. That's me looking on my laptop. Got him. Oh, I see Sean the sheep. Wait a minute. No way. Am I going crazy, Sean? Are you Dutch? You must be lying. You must be lying to me right now.
All right. Well, first time
I'm
I've seen
screaming in the
Sean.
middle of the night. Sean, are you Dutch? Sean, answer me in chat, please, because I need to know if I'm tripping or not. No way. I think this guy is Dutch.
Yeah. Well, first time
I
I've seen
can
him.
read and understand every word that's been said there.
There you go. Well, first time I've seen him, but he came on the live and he's hung out. So we're gonna check you out and see what you got and
Well, I
welcome.
know my channel is set to English, so when I see everybody's channel, I read the titles in English. So now when I'm reading Dutch, I think this guy is from the Netherlands.
Belgium. He says Belgium.
So I have to, Belgium. Well, there you go. We're neighbors. Sean.
All right.
Where in Belgium? I am sorry. I am hijacking your channel, your live stream. Michelle is waiting for you with dinner. I'm sorry. I got your hubby hostage, Miss Michelle. I'm sorry. Not sorry, but okay, just a little bit. But yeah, we are neighbors. Sean, I am coming over to check you out because we have something in common. I can speak Dutch to you and you actually understand me. Yay! Pom poms for Sean. Yay! Okay,
There
now
you go.
get your little butt out of here, Joe. You need to go eat something.
All right. Love you all. Thank you very much for hanging
Love
out.
you all.
Appreciate you. Love you all. You're all amazing, and I thank you so much. And this was a fun little experiment, and I got to share the spark, which is my wife, and I got to bring on Mind Games, and then I got to bring you on, and
Yes, absolutely.
it's been
And
quite
you
a
are doing such an amazing job. So thank you. Please keep them coming.
Will do. Lord bless you,
The
everybody.
experiment was a great success. Thank you.
We'll see you.
Love
See
you,
you sometime
everybody.
soon.
We speak soon, Joe. Bye bye.
Yes, ma'am. See you.
See ya.